Hello, my fellow journey travelers. I am choosing Barnet for the sole purpose of doing an exercise on going through some tips and strategies one can take to reach European glory. Okay, so Barnet has chosen me as their manager. Uh, What I will find is that actually this guy is a good player. 14 pace, 16 technique, 18 finishing, 21 years old. But most of the other players, they will suck big time. Dolan is not too bad. These guys are my stars. This guy, and this guy. Nothing to be really super excited about. Well, the keeper is not bad. But like I said, it all started from a question being asked help playing in the conference because I can only find two players that are interested in coming to my club. So let's check what is the reality. And I've got more than that. You must have chosen a club with way worse uh, with way worse reputation. So this guy, I know him already. He's Agostinho, no club. We know about him. Neil Tarrant is here. Imagine that. Uh, he's really interesting. They're nothing to drool over, are they? So, uh, my first point of view is it really depends on the version or the database that someone is playing and the level of the team that they've selected and the personal views one has of what is considered to be cheating and what isn't. The key to progress are the maximum wages that one can offer. And that's what attracts interest from other players and other staff as well, because the staff is also important. Staff interested. If I have physios interested, I'll be able to fill up my team. Same with scouts. See, I only have two scouts starting in, but I have lots of no club scouts that are interested. And interesting thing about uh, the wage situation is that as the save rolls on and more players are joining your club on fresh contracts and also you renew contracts as well, the wage ceiling keeps rising. And first tip of them all, you should fill out your backroom staff. 3 physios, all 7 scouts, 5 coaches, and the assistant manager. They all should be the best options you can find. And the quick way to do it is go to the play search, uh, scout, look through there, go by attributes, judging potential, but also like this one. He also has some adaptability. He also has judging player ability, right? He also has working with youngsters, right? So here is a way one can go about it. Same with the coaches. Provide them with one thing that you really need from a coach. Check if they're free to come. And then they're all freeze, by the way. And then hit those attribute buttons and see their coaching ability. So this guy has incredible coaching ability. Some of them might not have as much coaching ability, but they have abilities in other areas. Like this guy, Jimmy Ball, he would give out an incredible uh, assistant manager because he's good at working with youngsters and he's got lots of adaptability. So let's now we have a team full of scouts and we are going to send them only for UK and Ireland, England and the home countries because at low level football no one wants to go abroad usually and they ask for stupid wages. Also put several scouts on the youth search. Every single player a scout finds is interested in joining your club, by the way. So let's go and do this. First of all, and the other thing is that if you scout the opposition, by the time you reach half the season's fixtures, you would have scouted all of the league's teams and you would have grown the pool of players you know by a hell of a lot. So always put one on scouting the next opposition, one on UK and Ireland, one on England. One on, I guess, Scotland. There's no Wales. Scotland. Probably there's no Ireland either. Okay, so the rest can go in youth players. Also, there's some keyword searches that can be done. Obviously, some people already did some videos about this. I don't particularly like to use this method because it's really time consuming, but one could type England. It basically lists all the English players that are available. You could quickly go through the no club ones to see what's out there. Still 500 pages, so it's a hell of a lot. It's time consuming. This guy, not too bad. The ones that are a bit better, you can either scout them or ask them to come to your club for a trial. Lots of determination. He looks alright. Offer him a trial. Here we have to be careful, only 1 week, because otherwise the trials will fill up the club spaces. Now this guy is on the right side. It's also Richard Evans. Mark Evans were on the east. Hughes. Darren Hughes. Doesn't look too bad. What's his history? Exeter, Port Vale. Uh, this is a bit of a non-realistic way to do it, but I don't consider it cheating, because in theory anyone could go to the FA or the Players Union and ask for a list of all federated players that exist and go through their CVs. Why not? Go through the CV. He played at Northampton. Did he play a lot of games? Last season he played 16 games. Is he worth a punt? I don't know if he is. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I'm not gonna offer him a trial, I'm gonna scout him. Jones. I'm not interested in that position. This guy. This guy. No, don't like him. Paul Jones. See if we find someone interesting. Uh, or we could do Wales. Be mind that the first letter needs to be a capital. Offer him a trial. 1 week. Paul Evans, 36 years old. Offer him a trial. Can already see everything. I don't wanna have that player. Andy Williams. Andy Williams, if you play this game long enough, you know, this turns out to be a super player. So I actually want to sign him straight away. Who else? No club, David Phillips. Seems interesting. 37 though. Don't sign 37-year-old guys. And that's how you go about it. Some of the other keywords are school, which brings up all the players under a certain age that have just appeared in the game. So I suppose my uh, Burkina Faso. Why not? Well, I know why not. He's not gonna get. He's never gonna get a work license. Milan. We don't go to Italy. Midfielder left at United. John Kennedy. See how this works. And then there's one that I personally consider a cheat. It just brings out the best players that are free on the game at any given point. So I'm not gonna get him. He has too much money. Never even heard of him. So this is one of the reasons why I consider this to be a massive cheat. You get players that you never heard of, or Palacios everyone knows about. Josep Guardiola is probably one of the best free guys. Alex Isabel as well, one of the best free guys. Obviously you can go here as well and put yourself on the expired guys. And check there. Alonso Solis is very interesting. He was never a good player in real life. He played most of his career in his club, Offi. Not Offi, but uh, a club in Costa Rica. I don't remember the name now. Danotti. He's not very good. Okay, you can go expired, interested. Agostinho. For a trial. Expire without being interested. Get the ones with most caps. So we're sure they're gonna be given a work permit. The trouble is they're gonna be the oldest ones as well. It's not very good. Worshike, Alan Suter, and so on and so on. It's literally thousands of them. From Swedish guys to African guys and Colombians, quite a few of them, quite a few Turkish guys. Village. Amokachi is one of the best as well. Gustavo Mendes, he never disappoints. Billy McKinley he seems quite complete. Jasper Lundqvist, Kiko. He's always highly recommended, Kiko. Out for 2 months. See if we can sign him. Sergio Berti, an Argentine. Torsenidis. My friend actually got this guy the other time. So you get my drift. Oh. So the keywords, the FATS did a good video on it. In theory, any club could ask for a list of federated players. I said about that. Former Man United graduates are specially recommended. Can type school, type a nation, and the search for it I consider to be cheating. This process can take several hours, just half an hour. I did it in under 20 minutes. Then this is where it gets complicated. You can either go for a strategy where you sell all your players. Like this one I'm not gonna sell. But I could sell him. Sell him. Midfielder, no, I'm not selling him. Striker, he seems alright. Searle is a good midfielder. Flynn. Some interest. Niven, defensive midfielder. Sawyers. Bell. Dolan keeping. He can go. Can go. So we're gonna ask for about 100k for the rubbish ones, and around 200k for any of players worth something. If the interest vanishes, like this one we listed, the interest vanishes, we put it down to 0, we delist, and we list again. See if any interest comes up again. Delist and list up again. Nothing happened. Right. We have interest in one of our players. He's quite a good player, I'd say. Let's say we want 250 for him. McGowan. He's got technique 20, that's worth a lot. So he's gonna be worth 300. And try making it into a bidding war. Niven. I don't remember him. Yeah, he's the weaker. Leon Bell, 100. So if we manage to pull this off and sell the players, the purpose of this strategy is to become a high paying club, because then we will have much more money to play with. At the moment our finances are down to 0 on the transfer funds. There's more money coming out than going in. And that's what we want to avoid. Sawyers. The left back, they actually made the final offer. Gower. So just want to show you how this works. Also think he's worth something in his region. But now I have 500k. And with the 500k, I can offer a fresh new contract to my keeper. Which I don't think he's gonna release. And also instead of having 3K that I can offer, I now have 6K. So this Gonzalez Armour is actually interested. He's demanding this amount. Other players that my scouts have found, especially the scouts looking for youth. He seems like an interesting goalkeeper to have. Right defender. Samapia. He would score a lot of goals with his 19 jumping. He definitely would score a lot of goals. For me, he can come for like 26. I think. McCowan. So now this player is worth like 1.8. Interested in coming. Look at this player. This would be luxury. Barnes, he would be luxury as well. Caldecott. He got all the free ones. All these ones. Plays for loan. Starts with the highest value ones. McSporran, Battersby, Fan, Tony. The age doesn't matter that much, more like the position. Definitely in the right attacking midfielder. Cheap. I just lose track of time when I'm playing this. Sorry. So the purpose of this strategy, keeping a few playing staff that you can then raise the contracts on to the new highest level is that he's a backup defender. He's a little injury, he's not bad. So that was that. I now need to find another friendly. I accepted the friendly. Now you see, this is what a scout should do. It's a really good scouty scout. You recommend me Kieran Richardson, former West Ham and Man United graduate. I must sign him at all costs. Then there's a couple more strategies you could undertake. One of them is the wheeler dealer. Every 6 months or every season, sell almost all your assets and buy cheap ones or Bosmans that are on the same level or are even better. This will make your club filthy rich. The other one is Bosman's. Keep an eye and run a tight ship on transfer opportunities by know which players are expiring and what date. 6 months prior, swoop in and get in the race. Another one, loans. While raising the profile and value of a player that is probably not going to stay long and with you is a bad idea, and you can loan in players so they get upset at the current club, allowing you to then purchase them at cut price. Unhappy players, not necessarily transfer listed. These players are playing bit part or having no game time at all. You'll usually see them with having 2 to 4 matches per season, or having like started 8 matches and going as a sub on 16 matches. These kind of players aren't necessarily happy about the situation, and a lot of the times they will be sold for half their face value. Try bidding low or half and a few clicks on top. Uh, we already did the other one, which is to always analyze the next opposition, and if you're really stuck, check out some examples of people playing lower leagues. Perhaps I'll do one with Barnett, or you can check out the YouTuber CM Intrinsic, what he's been doing. But there's lots of people playing Russian and Diamonds and other clubs like that. So explore, explore the internet, explore by yourself. This is not the end of the world. I wouldn't say it's super easy going from rags to riches, but it's definitely doable. Take care, my friends. Au revoir.